Hey there, welcome to the gaming table. Getting ready to start this. Um, okay, let's get a few ground rules out of the way. First one, for people who are new to the channel, this is a very casual channel. I'm not trying to make a fortune doing this, or I'm just recording because it's fun to do and it's fun to chat with other people. I got some viewers in my character pool, and they will hopefully appear in the game if I set it up correctly. And beyond that, this is just about having a good time. So with that being said, I have a teenage boy who is playing in the same room because we have our computers in the same area. He makes noise. Some of you don't like it, I get it, but it just happens. So that's one thing to understand. Number two, some people take this game a little too seriously, and like, if you're one of those people that thinks, basically what I'm trying to say is we're going to reload games if things don't go well. And I do play aggressively because this is such a long campaign to finish. So sometimes I will play aggressively out of the hopes of finishing a mission quicker, and usually that works, but sometimes that's going to backfire on me. Because I'm not going to finish quicker, or I may wipe my group. Any character that I've invested in, I'm going to do my best to preserve, which means I will reload a game, especially if it's one of the characters that's a viewer or that's in my character pool, anything like that. I am going to reload, and no, I'm not cheating. I guess you could call it save scumming, whatever. Some people don't like that. I'm just trying to get that out of the way, that this isn't going to be the playthrough for you. So let's go. We're going to play Xcom2 War of the Chosen. I have put hundreds of hours into this, but it's been a long time since I've played this. So I'm a little rusty. And let's just go. Alright, so I'm not going to go bunkers and pick commander level or anything. I am experienced with the game. I do think I could easily handle this once I get my, get my experience back. This one has always been tough to play Legend. You got to really understand what you're doing to do that. We are not going to do the tutorial. We are going to show subtitles, and let's see, greatly. Yeah, we don't need to do that. So we could have a Reaper ally. I see. So we would start at one of their headquarters. Don't need to do that. Now this is something you would do, because sometimes the Avatar project will screw you, and you end up losing. I understand. So this would be like for people who want the campaign to give them a little bit more time. This one is brutal. That one allows you to, not have to rush your mission so much. I actually think the game's pretty well balanced. If there's anything, it's resources. I do not want to enable Iron Man. Yes, we want to integrate everything. Let's go.
Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Actually, watching this video, it's almost like what it was like whenever we were having COVID lockdowns. except the people with the guns was just, you know, your neighbors.
With the accelerated timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time. Did you say something? You're one of those?
You must understand, I had no choice. Outrider, report.
So, you do exist.
Yes, I do.
Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Why are you
Are you
interrupting
sure?
my hot tub?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
So for those that aren't familiar,
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
this is a very cool first mission.
All suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow. Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher. 60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
The aliens need to know that we're serious. That we're ready to infiltrate the city centers and strike at their heart. To that effect, we're moving in to take out a high-profile target that will get plenty of people's attention, especially Advent. Move to lock down the area and eliminate any security forces nearby.
Okay, so key thing here, XCOM game series came out in the, I don't know, late 80s, early 90s. Fabulous game, really enjoyed it. The basic premise has always been aliens are invading, We're trying to defend Earth, and it's a mix of tactical missions, which is always what made it awesome. But really what makes it like almost a perfect game is it's a mix of the tactical missions plus you got, you know, economic resource management, base building, etc. Then they relaunched the XCOM series with these updated graphics. There was an XCOM 1, and then this game is XCOM 2. It was more of the same, but it was all the things that made the original XCOM fantastic, just in a modern format. And then this XCOM 2 took everything from XCOM 1 and learned from it and even made it better. Like, if you ask me, this is the perfect XCOM game for me. It's not to say that it can't be a little better, but out of all the XCOM options that are out there, this is the best one. XCOM 1 was fantastic. XCOM 2 was a little excessive because it was all underwater. XCOM 3 was great. And then there's a whole bunch of other ones that have occurred along the way that weren't even necessarily XCOM, but they were, you know, XCOM-like. But this one is a fantastic franchise. XCOM 2, excellent game. I hope you like it. So let's go.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Okay, couple of things. That guy in the container, I was referring to him as me, because it is. That's the commander, who's going to be us. So these guys are going to come and rescue us. The key thing to understand is, I think it's trying to, you know... So XCOM 1 was truly, oh my gosh, aliens are invading. And then this one is like assuming that we made some kind of truce with them, and now they're like these benevolent, these benevolent aliens that are helping us. But really, they have a, some kind of secret, thing that is evil. It's almost like the Matrix. Everybody's just plugged in, and these are the folks that know better. And so we're going to infiltrate. And then, of course, rescue the commander, which we're going to also control the commander. Last thing, I have no idea if there's copyright limitations on the music. So that is one of the things I may end up changing. We're going to at least move the music volume down, just out of the possibility that that might happen. Let's see. Yeah, this all looks good. As far as gameplay, yeah, all that looks good. Oh, it's interesting. We can actually change some of these things. That's fine. We're going to just leave it everything default. Let's go. Alright, so first off, we have Andrew from Canada. He's one of our viewers. So, he is in, like Flynn. What do we have to do? The little red thing is telling us where our basic objective is. We gotta neutralize all targets. Plant some charges here. I don't know, I think most people by now have played tactical games, but basically, this is one of those games where being behind, see that shield there? That's a full shield, meaning that this pillar will provide really good protection, whereas that one will provide half protection. And then, of course, standing out in the open will give you no protection. This is one of those games where standing out in the open is not a good idea. And then the other thing to understand is that the blue lines, basically you get two actions. So I could move up to the blue line and still have an action to shoot. So I can move and then I can shoot. Whereas if I do the yellow line, or anything in the yellow zone, that's consuming both of my actions. Okay? That's very simple. It's a brilliant concept. Many games, I think, have adopted it. I don't know who was the originator of it, but these guys definitely did it perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and...
Getting it done.
Andrew's going to run up, get behind that pillar.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
So one of the key things we want to do is you got to get somebody up there to scout. So he was able to spot these guys. They don't know we're here. Now, see these little red exclamation marks? If we step into any of those zones, all that simply means it's really an eyeball with an exclamation. It means that this guy's going to spot us, and we're no longer going to be on a clandestine mission. So this is me, Jeff YouTube. So I'm gonna go ahead and run. I don't know where I'm gonna run. Let me think about this. I think there's an advantage to staying up on top, but I'm actually gonna run behind here. Alright, and then this is just a random. So there is, I do have Juno in here as well, but I put her with the Reapers, and we probably should have started with the Reapers so we could have had her with us. So my apologies. Wombat Girl, you're coming. It's just we gotta get to the Reapers first. Alright, so we'll have this guy go around the top, which is the thing I was thinking about doing. He is out in the open and exposed, so it's not the most ideal thing in the world. And ooh. See, now this would cause us to get spotted because if you bust glass, obviously they hear the glass. That's what would happen. And it tries to show you that by going through that window we're going to make too much noise. So we got to be careful. I would like to flank and come up the other side. That puts me out in the open, but let's do it. So this is JB. And JB's crazy like that anyways. Alright. We're on to Andrew. I don't think there's a way we can avoid making our presence known. But what we can do is I'm going to hit tab and switch who goes next. And since this guy is exposed, we can have him come up.
Solid copy.
We got a half shield, and we can even take a shot. And so here you can see that's a 68% chance of hit. 66, 66. And you can pick whichever one we're going to shoot. We're going to go ahead and fire that weapon. Let's go for it. There we go. We got him.
X-ray down. They know I'm here now.
Yep. I know we're here. And now he's standing there, which is funny because we're going to be able to mow him down.
Look out!
I'm going to go ahead and go up. And this is JB. 54% chance. I was expecting it to be much better than that. It does show you he's got low cover, so that's the reason. So this little half thing is protecting him. Let's go for it. Got him. Good job, JB. And now it's to me. So this dude, I can run up to here and just straight up shoot him point blank. So let's do that. So Andrew's gonna get it 85%. And he did. And then now it's to me. I haven't gotten a chance to kill anybody. Ah, that stinks. But I will go ahead and run up, get behind this. It's their turn.
Closing on target position now.
I thought there was always at least one person that everybody can kill, but alright, so Andrew's gonna go up and plant the charges. Or he's at least in position to do so. It's to me. I'm gonna go ahead and get some half shields here. And this dude.
Beat feet.
Do the same. And then Mr. JB himself. We'll just have him go partially up the Alright. Gonna plant the X4.
Menace 1-5, X4 module is armed. Neutralize any remaining hostile contacts.
Sound waves that came this way? That means we heard somebody over here. We don't know what it is, but we heard something. So, Andrew planted the bomb. We gotta get him away from the bomb. So I just gotta pick where he's gonna go. I think we'll have him go right behind this pillar. It's a solid defense. And there we go.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Alright, I wanted to really get one. I'm way out of position. Oh boy. Let's run up to here. Do I see anybody? 47%, 29%. Now, if I want to throw a grenade, ooh, that's going to work. That's the officer. See, it shows like how much health you're probably going to kill. Not quite. So let's go back to firing. I'm going to take my 47% chance. Of course I missed.
Shot wide.
It's very important to kill somebody. If you don't, you're not going to level up. You need to get one kill to level up. That's the key thing in this first mission. Alright, so why don't we...
Double
just gonna
time.
move, get behind this. JB's got to do something similar. He can get up behind this one.
mir nicht zweimal sagen.
Alright, so Commander marked me. I just took some damage. And just like that, I'm dead. Alright. Like I said, in the very first mission, we're already loading. Oh my gosh. Let's go back. Let's go back 3 turns. It happens. I'm sorry. I screwed up. I actually thought I was at least in a decent spot. Alright, so yeah, this is where we are getting ready to surprise attack everybody. You know what we should do is, since I'm the one, what I'm going to do is I'll go up the stairs, and then I'll be the one. I can't fire my weapon. I'll be the one that throws a grenade. Grenade's killed.
Grenade out. I've been detected.
Just like that. Now I'm leveled up. Okay, now things change though. He went here and here, so we got to get JB some credit. So JB, where is the best spot for you to go?
Begebe mich zu dieser Position.
Give him that. We'll have him throw a grenade.
Hier, fang!
Grenades are guaranteed 3 damage, which is a guaranteed level up promotion. Because like I can have Andrew run up to here and he'll do a point blank shot and miss. It happens all the time.
Moving.
We'll try the point blank. 84%. There we go.
Target down.
So we got all 3 of us promoted up. Our rando guy, we don't care if he promotes. So now I'm happy. Doesn't matter who does what now. This guy we're going to go ahead and run forward though. Oh, it's back to our turn again. So we got to be careful. This means that he's going to get on, he'll be put on fire. So I can't go there, but I can go this way.
Order confirmed. On the move.
So let's not get Andrew in burning trouble. So the only difference here is I'm not at the explosives point.
Double time.
So I'm going to try to run over to here. And then we can have this dude.
Dashing.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the
Makes fun of
grunts.
this.
We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
And then of course JB's really far back. I don't know why I didn't do this with Andrew.
Los, los, los!
Los. Alright, he marked Andrew. And he just killed Andrew. Alright. Let's load. Yes. You have to do this. And I know, I guarantee you, there's somebody who's going to watch this and be like, you're play carelessly. You shouldn't be so careless. I get it. I hear you.
Good to go!
This is already a much better choice.
Double time. Beat feet.
I don't like his voice at all.
Sportelos!
The German one's awesome.
Fire.
Like, I don't like mine either. Fire. Alright. Andrew will plant the charge.
Menace 1-5, X4 module is armed. Neutralize any remaining hostile contacts.
Alright, so we know they're gonna come. I think... What I'm worried about is I don't want to be too close to this thing when it blows up. But these pillars are nice to get behind. But you know what? We're gonna go get behind this one over here.
Roger that. The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
I'm gonna wait. Alright, so Igor here. It'd be nice to get him a kill. 28% for this one. It usually zooms on the best one. Okay, and a couple other things, just to help you. Obviously, our objectives are up here in the top left. These are some commands. I'm doing like, I'm using tab to move between them, but I can use left shift, right shift. I can rotate with Q and E. I can call for my helicopter, which is basically like giving up, so I don't want to do that yet. And then of course I can force an end turn. The other thing to understand is that this is showing that he sees 2 targets that he can shoot at, and then 28%, 26%. So, and there's 3 total targets, or 3 total aliens out there, but he can shoot at 2 of them. That's what that's trying to say. Whereas here, he can't shoot at any of them. And then, neither can I. Actually, yeah, I can shoot at 1. Let's see. What is the... Oh, I see. It's red, because where he's currently at, he can shoot 1 target. But see, if I move down there, that red turns clear. Watch this thing here. See how that turns clear? That means he will no longer be able to shoot that target, because that target will no longer be in view. That's what was confusing me. So yeah, right now he can shoot 1. He can shoot 2, and he can shoot 1. Let's get to this one. See if I can get a grenade that far. Perfect.
Grenade out.
Alright, so everybody's leveled up now. And you might be wondering, how do I know you're leveling up? Well, first of all, experience. Secondly, this little plus sign. That means they got enough experience points, they're going to level up. You don't do the level ups here, you do those between missions, but they are fun. This officer is standing behind the pillar, so he's going to be tough to get. This one is way out in the open. my biggest thing now is I want to get behind cover. This is, of course, perfect cover, but that's where the bomb is, so we don't want to go there. Having both of us here is dangerous. I may want to just have JB try to shoot a low odds shot. Let's do it. Of course he missed. And of course where I'm at, I can't hit anything now. Where's the best place to go? If I get behind this thing, I'm really close to him. That's dangerous. But this is the risky stuff that I do. The good news is, I mean, I don't technically need to get the kill, so I'm not in that much of a rush. There are no heavy protected spots, though, to get behind. Unless I want to get behind this. Way down here. You know what? I'll do that. We'll just swing around the back. Right there. Let them take their turn. So he just marked JB. This guy's coming up.
Okay, that is
And JB just got hit. Alright, that's not good. Alright, Andrew still has his grenade. Let's see, he's got a 58% chance. He's got a 100% chance if he just does this.
Here, catch.
Alright. Here's Overwatch. I just took some damage. That hurt. By the way, that's what this eyeball is. I can do the same thing. I can go on Overwatch. But that was perfect. We just did some damage. Officer is almost down. Then with this guy, we're going to move as close as we can. And hopefully finish him off. And we did it. Okay, that was not a good move. And what do we want to do? Get JB up there?
Nähere mich der Zielposition.
This is not good, JB.
Das ist nicht gut.
Damaged.
That's affirmative.
Andrew's the only one not hurt. It's always a cigar.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
Alright. So we gained an ability point from a flanking shot. It's a skill event. I didn't know that existed. That must be something new. Alright, so we killed all 6 enemies. 3 of our soldiers got wounded. But we did complete it. Nobody's killed. There's the mission photo. So we got JB, Andrew. There we go. Boom.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical
Most
propaganda.
under fire was JB. Most damage dealt was Mr. Canada. These 3 are wounded, gravely wounded, out for 13 to 15 days each, but they did a good job. We're going to go ahead and promote everybody. Who should we promote first? Alright.
Commander, each of our soldiers has a unique relationship with their squad mates. As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can eventually develop into a lasting bond.
Alright, so Andrew has very low compatibility with me, but high with JB. So we're gonna go ahead and oops. Then JB is high with Igor, and actually with everybody. And then I have very high with Igor, which is funny. Alright, that's fine. I thought there was a... Interesting. Okay, let's promote.
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers
Why am I
provide
not
heavy
surprised?
ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we
That
need
is
it.
totally a Canadian thing to do. The guy with no shirt is our demolitions expert. Alright. So he has the ability to launch a grenade, because he basically has a grenade launcher and a super mini machine gun. Basically he's a squatty level, so he has the ability to, like I said, launch a grenade. Some basic things to review. This is just his overall health, how much movement points, how many squares he can move. Some stats. He's available because he's not wounded. His willpower. So sometimes he needs to just stay at the base, let his willpower grow back up. So this is really just his susceptibility to panic and things of that nature. His aim, of course, is we want that to be 100. And his ability to hack modules. So he's not really a techie person. And his combat intelligence is standard. It affects the rate of ability. This is new. I don't remember this. Build a trading center to use ability points. That's excellent. Okay. What do we want to do next? Let's get JB going here.
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close
so he's
encounter.
the sharpshooter. He can target enemies using other squad mates' sight, provided there's a line of sight to the target. So that's good, and you can see he's wounded, and he's got better aim, blah 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 blah. Let's do myself.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
Alright, so I'm the techie. The gremlin is the little mechanical device. I can have it move to a friendly target and grant them a defense bonus. That's what the aid protocol is. And I am also wounded. And this guy's going to be the shotgun specialist.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
I should have made at least 4 characters. Put one of my sons or something in. Alright, so he's ready to go. This is what we grabbed for loot. Pretty basic stuff. We got an expanded magazine and 2 or 6 corpses. Ed, this is our base.
Commander, to the research labs.
Okay, so a couple of things. Most of our mission activities will be done here at the bridge. They want us to go to the research lab. That's why this is highlighted. The game is going to spoon feed us for the first couple missions.
We're picking up an unsecured transmission from some clown calling himself Van Dorn. Doesn't sound like the kind of recruit we're looking for.
That's funny. And so certain things are going to get opened up over time. Like, we can't just do everything in the game at the moment. Engineering, of course, these 4 things are going to all have importance. We have an armory, you know, different things we can click on. Now this here, these are, this is our base, and these are areas that we can expand our base. But right now it's all clogged up with debris, so we would have to remove the debris, and right now we have 1 empty room where the debris's been removed. We do have alien machinery in certain ones, And expose
Commander,
power
to
coils.
the research lab.
Yes. Alright, let's do it.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
So there's basically 3 types of staff we're going to hire. We're going to hire soldiers, we're going to hire scientists to help this guy, and then we need engineers. And we need all 3 of them equally at the start of the game. This science thing, like he said, he's all by himself. The more scientists we give him, the quicker research will go. And that's always a good thing. So we're going to assign research. I don't remember what is the best order here, but experimental weapons will allow us to, I mean, you can just read it. Basically, we recovered a number of weapons from the field, but might be able to get some attributes. This would be to research the chip that he was just telling me about. This is the Advent bodies are far more shielded by materials, so we're gonna study them basically to try to improve our armor. And of course, this magnetic rifles try to improve our weapons. I'm always a fan of improving our ability to stay alive, which is the defense and offense. I want to say this is important, but I think it's more important for the story or the main direction. So let's go for the weapons.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Then this is jumping straight through here.
Good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
I can't promise I play this game efficiently.
Commander, we're attempting contact with a local resistance faction known as the Reapers. These people like to keep a very low profile, so it may take some time before we hear back. While we're waiting, it might be worthwhile to scan the area for additional supplies and resources. You never know what we may find out there. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Avenger plotting new course.
So time always moves.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
So I can hit the spacebar to speed up time, which is what I just did. But I'm going to let it just tick by slowly. Basically, we flew here, and it's going to take us 5 days to resolve this. So this timer's basically going to just tick, tick, tick until the 5 days is gone. Then once it's gone, we're going to get some new rookies. Okay, so We're starting in East Africa. Where you start is completely random, and every continent has their own benefits. So I'm sure there's some that I think I would have preferred more than others, but I just don't remember what they all do. We currently only have control of the East Africa region, so basically, you know, we got the Arabian Peninsula, most of it at least, and it looks like Egypt and maybe some Israel there, and Syria is maybe too far up. Maybe Israel's too far up as well. I don't know. I'm not that great. So we have basically, so we're doing this. Now, as the game goes on, it's going to get crazy. There's going to be like 10 of these, and we're going to have to pick and choose which one we're going to go do. And that's probably the most annoying thing. And then we're going to be, you know, busy doing this because this is important, and then something else more important is going to pop up, and then we're going to have to switch. And again, I'm not promising I'm going to make the best choices all the time, but, you know, enjoy. So we have research. It's going to take 3 days. The supply drop is 21 days. I don't know where that supply drop, I guess that's what this is. Oh, I'm sorry. Haha. Supply drop is basically our headquarters. So, like, we're going to get supplies delivered to us. It's roughly once a month. So that's what this is. So in 21 days, we're going to get some supplies. We start with absolutely nothing. And this is probably one of the hardest parts of the game. We need 1 million of everything. We need supplies basically count as money in this game. Intel is used for a variety of things, but we always need more. Alloys and Illyrium, we're going to steal from the aliens. So this will grow as we start to defeat them. And of course, this is the number of engineers and scientists we have employed, which are all 0. And like I said, okay, maybe the engineers and scientists, you know, we just need 5 or 6. But the alloys, we need infinite. Illyrium, infinite. Intel, infinite. Like, we need as many of these as we can get our grubby hands on. And there's always ways to spend them. There's always, you know, we're never going to have enough. All right, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up so you can just see.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
So we now have weapon upgrades available. So we finished, and now we have a new thing called magnetic weapons. So any weapon is found in the field can now be attached directly to our soldiers' weapons. That's basically what.
Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future.
So this is another new concept that the latest expansion did. So in the process of researching the weapons, we now have this chance to do this breakthrough, because normally this is not available for us to research. So I'm going to go ahead and accept it. And we have to choose now or we will lose the opportunity. So I'm going to go ahead. It'll make excavation.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, cool. Commander. I'll notify you.
And now engineer is...
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
Okay, so...
You'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
The only thing we need right now is a med kit. So let's just go ahead and take one of those. I don't have a lot of money, so I don't want to go bonkers with this. And then
there's
we can
room
build
for us to
facilities.
expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
So, for example, if I want to
Commander,
clear
I'm
debris,
going to need more help on the engineering
I need
team
an
before I
engineer.
can start clearing out
I
some
don't
of
even
these
have
other
one.
rooms. We should recruit an engineer.
But we could start building something here. So, let's see. Training center. Stronger bonds. Purchase technical abilities. Power relay. We need that to improve our power. Our power right now is 15. We're using 6. This will consume 3. This will also consume 3. Unlock additional skills, benefits for our soldiers, including an increase the number of soldiers we can take on a mission. This is really good. I don't know if that's the thing we need first, though. And we don't even have enough supplies to do these. So the thing with workshops is, if you put engineers in the workshop, then they make gremlins, which act like engineers, and the workshops benefit the areas that are around them. So there's a little bit of a science to this. First of all, the exposed power coil. They're not going to let me click on it, are they?
You lived in one of the colonies for a few years before linking up with Central, right?
Yes, one of the advantages of working with Advent. On the surface, it was very comfortable. But there was a price for that comfort.
The millions of people in those cities don't seem to mind all that much.
Yes, but Advent is always watching. Between their forces and the aliens themselves, they see everything. Not to mention the automated systems. There's nothing quite like providing identification to a lamppost.
So, the exposed power coil will either generate more energy if you build a power plant there.
I've warned the crew to stay away from the Advent meat rations. We still don't know what they're putting in that stuff.
Or it can, it benefits, you know, with lowering the cost of the power of the things around it. So we'll be able to learn more as we get closer to it. And then, like, the alien machinery has 33 supplies and 5 alloys, whereas this is 40 supplies for alien debris. So, now we could build a facility. It takes 12 days. It's going to be all of our supplies. Sure, let's go.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running. What can I do for you, Commander?
I think that's all we need to do. Keep it going for 3 days?
Commander, as the Resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go
Setting
rescue
course
Rana.
for Sector 12, East Africa.
Okay, I don't want to do this yet. I apologize. Where did these guys come from? Fung, Mabeki, and Fisher. You know what? I should... We're going to remove Fung. This is all of our crew. So we have a whole bunch of people available. I didn't realize that. Okay, so we have, of course, our key guys. They're all wounded. They can't go. And yeah, let's add Fung. Where's he at? So these are your basics, and obviously they need to get 1 kill to level up just like before. And then Mr. Andrew's gonna lead them. He's the only one that's not a basic.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Now, I'm gonna start clicking through some of these sequences.
Recon indicates an Advent data vault holding files critical to their latest operation was stolen by the Resistance in this area. Unfortunately, the aliens were quick to reclaim the site, wiping out everyone they came across in the process. This is an opportunity to disrupt their project that we can't pass up. Neutralize all hostile forces in the area, secure the site, and recover the assets. Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Okay, a couple of things. Obviously, there's a 7-turn limit. These, whatever it is that we're looking for is gonna blow up. And you can tell where it is. That's what this green thing is. So we gotta travel quite a bit of distance to get there. And basically, if we get there before the 7 turns, we can disarm it and it won't blow up. We gotta kill everybody and recover the autopsy results, which I think is what this is. So they're basically trying to blow up the data before we get there. And then, of course, there's an engineer that we're gonna get as a reward. And Andrew is first.
Got it.
We're gonna have him just run right on down. This here, along with the, looks like you see the shroud around the edge of the screen. This means that we're stealthy. They don't know we're here yet. So the enemy is not alerted to us, our presence. So
double time.
And we know we gotta move it to get to there. So I mean, we could try to move like in other directions to get some flanking in, but it's not always necessary.
Verstanden.
But we definitely don't want all 4 of them in the same spot, so we're gonna have them move in pairs.
Time to motor.
And I'm actually, there's a wall in my way. So Andrew can't go through this direction.
Affirmative.
He's out in the open.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Dann mal los. Go, go, go.
And it is possible they will spot you when they're moving around like that, because their visibility shifts. Like right now, he's in the visibility zone. They didn't spot him, but the moment he moves, it's over. So we could shoot. Got a nice 70% chance on that sectoid. Yeah, let's go for it. Alright, 4 damage. And of course, now that they know we're here, they get a chance to hide. And this is an interesting situation. He went up. So
That's
we're gonna go here. We should have a perfect shot on the sectoid. We do.
Take
Sectoid is
care
down. Alright. Mr. Andrew. Might have a shot on him. 47%. Gotta get him behind some protection first.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And then he improved his odds by 2%. It's not the best, but we'll try it. Of course he
I'll
missed.
get him next time.
This guy is gonna keep gunning for that.
Stepping off!
Gotta disarm that device.
Objective in range. Advent troops spotted.
Alright, that's not good. Oh, is he gonna point blank us? He just did. And we're gonna get point blanked here.
Alright, got one hurt.
By both of them. That's... Alright, I'm gonna... So... we'll do this in a little bit different order. We're gonna go ahead and launch a frag grenade here. And hit both of these suckers.
Here, catch. They've got our position.
I actually like that so much more. And yeah,
Moving out.
Can move this guy up. 78%. He even got a critical.
Enemy down.
Right, so he just got a promotion. Because it was an ambush kill. That's awesome. Alright. And now we know better. We're not going to rush. I'm going to get up some high ground. When you have high ground, you have a higher percentage chance of hitting them. And then this guy needs something to do.
Bin unterwegs.
Oh, come on. These guys are like sharpshooters.
That was close.
Alright. So here's my dilemma. I can easily kill him, but then I'm stuck. Because if I throw this grenade, I think my turn's over.
Take this!
Yeah, see, his turn's over. So now he's standing there to get killed. That's not very helpful.
Cielos!
This is going to be a low percentage shot. Of course,
Konzentriere dich! No need to ask twice.
Andrew's not going to be able to get there to help him.
Running!
We've got the objective in sight.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire. Keep the pressure on!
Oh, we got lucky. He's running away. Alright, Andrew, what are you going to do? I think we're going to move.
Solid copy.
Just get in position. Like so. This dude. That's a solid wall. I think we should stay upstairs. Just get behind that wall over there. Keep him alive. This guy needs to be smarter. And these are solid walls, so I'd have to walk all the way around if I wanted to sneak not a bad idea. Then I can come around this side. Maybe this is a little too indirect, but we'll try it. And yeah, this guy I can hide right there. Or I can go up and hide up there. I will go
Affirmative.
Let this guy reveal where he is, because that alien disappeared. Now these are more
Advent
troops.
forces sighted.
So I don't know where that one troop disappeared. He ran away and he's still down here somewhere. We could have Andrew go up and do the mission. He's going to be a little exposed. We have this guy go first. 54%. Well done. 5 damage. We got this dude here. I'm going to be able to throw a grenade. Right there. Yes, let's do that.
Werfe Granate!
I did get him, right? Yeah. There we go. So he got promoted. So this little move was actually a brilliant one. And we're up high here. This should be an excellent 49%. 50% is not that great. So what we're going to do instead, we don't want to destroy this, because that's...
Grenade out!
Grenades are guaranteed hits. Shooting the gun is not. And in the early game, you want the guarantee. I would swear there's still a guy in here somewhere, but we'll go ahead and send Andrew in.
Get it covered.
There he is.
Menace 1-5, you're almost out of time. The detonator is about to blow. Let's see what we've got.
Okay, so Andrew has a horrible tech score. He's guaranteed to disarm the thing. He has a 3% chance of recovering a mission lead and a 1% chance of increasing the income. So we're going to go ahead and go for the 1% chance. And that's all the better he did. That's alright. We got it. We disarmed the container.
Got it.
And we got the autopsy result.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Alright, so that little sound thing revealed that he's behind this wall. So he came down this way and he's hiding right there. So by staying there, I'm exposing myself. So I'm gonna at least get behind this pillar. So I have better defense. Oh.
Moving.
There he is. So we're literally on either side of... Go for it. Of course we missed.
Not good.
Now I'm too far away. Maybe I won't be.
Begebe mich zur Zielposition.
Wait, got a critical.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
We did better with these soldiers than we did with our primary ones.
Even now, our enemy
Andrew is still a machine.
In the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have built, to return us to the chaos of the old world.
Shot rate.
Only together can we oppose them, united in the Elders.
We're taking Advent apart one mission at a time, Commander. Impressive work.
So Andrew promoted again. Now when you promote, you get to choose left side or right side each time. So the right side is Shredder. Your cannon attacks shred armor. the left side, we have extra padding. We get a bonus point of armor and 66% less damage from explosion attacks, which includes our own grenades. These are both good. So the thing with the blast padding is it's going to keep him alive longer. The shredder is nice because we're eventually going to go up against some pretty high armor enemies, and being able to shred that armor will assist us. However, this assists us with every mission. I'm going to take the extra point of armor. So right now our armor is 0. Extra point of armor with this no shirt. It's totally the Canadian thing to do. So we got to do that. I can't say enough. This is a good skill. And if I can buy both, I would like to. Alright, he's now a grenade dude. We got another specialist. And we got a sharpshooter. Gain some additional items.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the Resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective added.
So we gotta research Resistance communications.
We're making progress, Commander.
And
I've updated our objectives based on the latest findings.
Mr. Rado.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the Resistance movement across the globe.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built.
Commander, combat against the aliens day in and day out is no easy task. And eventually the stress takes its toll in various ways. We'll need to keep an eye on each soldier to manage their traits.
Alright, so things fly by sometimes way too fast. So Mr. Mbeki has a negative, so we can upgrade our weapons. There's all kinds of stuff we can do here, but
I never got around to asking you, Doctor, but what exactly did you do before the invasion?
At one time, I was employed as a biochemist in the pharmaceutical industry, mainly researching vaccine production techniques. Because of my background, I was rounded up by Advent and put to work in one of the very first gene therapy clinics. I saw firsthand what their technology
so this is
is
me.
capable
Of course,
of.
I'm wounded. That's the reason
For
why his
better,
face is
or
down.
worse.
I'd say we're lucky to have you with us.
I appreciate the
I do
sentiment.
want to customize. Let's see. I did not like the Rizzo voice.
Go, go, go! Got it! Location confirmed.
Dashing. Double time. Beat feet. Double time. Dashing.
Yeah, not a big fan.
Go, go, go! Double time! Got it, moving.
Alright, we'll do...
Go, go, go!
English 1. As far as the weapon, we can increase the clip size by 1, which we can improve his aim by 5%. Free instant kills. Give him the repeater. And yeah, you can start working on loadouts. So I don't think there's a difference between the two. Other than, you know, one's more... They added some cosmetic stuff to the game. And then with the soldier buns, yeah, you can see... Right, so Andrew, we're going to give him an upgrade. Improve his aim. Yes. We want to improve his aim. And then JB here. The less he has to reload, the better. I think there's much better upgrades we can get. But we'll put those in for now. The goal is to continue to get as many of them out there. You can see our little kill chart. 8, 2, and 2. Pretty cool. I like it.
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Right, so we got the training center going on. 10 more days. We're at 9 out of 15 power because this thing has taken 3 more power. We'll be able to build 2 more rooms. So basically, I want to build we're going to be able to build 2 more rooms, and then we need power. So I want to build a power center and a exposed power coil. I also want to build a workshop right here in the middle, so that way orthogonally I'm next to all these spots. The gremlins that get produced by the engineers in the workshop will be able to help in the areas around. And so the where you put things really does matter for efficiency. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, I'm going off of, you know, how long has it been since I played this? 2 years. I'm going off of memory. I don't remember everything to a T, but obviously when I used to play this was a big deal. So if I go down, I'll get 33 supplies, 5 alloys, or if I go over, I'm going to get 40. This will
Commander,
be quicker.
so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area.
So it's going to take him 5
days. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out. What do you know about these gene therapy clinics?
Having worked in one of the facilities, I can tell you firsthand. They do offer a level of medical care unmatched by any previous effort in our history. The aliens have effectively cured all of humanity's greatest ailments.
We're gonna get another
cancer, malaria,
engineer.
AIDS. The process is relatively simple.
We're gonna go
As
to
long
that
as you're
one.
compliant.
Yes. The price of admission is acceptance of all Advent policies. For many people, that's hardly a consideration. A minor inconvenience at most.
I'm beginning to see the appeal.
Commander, we have a lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility.
We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
This will prove to have been an important breakthrough. Commander, the science team has grown particularly interested in this field of research. So much so that their inspiration could lead to vast improvements in our research efficiency.
With information.
However, we must act fast.
I mean,
Despite their
they're
brilliance,
having
they are
dialogue
a group.
between each other.
I foresee a number
They're
of valuable
telling you important
applications
information
stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Okay, there's only 1 day left for this, but this is so much more important. So we're gonna do this. Alright, we cleared the alien debris. We got 40 supplies. This is our room. And we don't have enough supplies to build anything. But this is that power relay I was telling you about. We eventually want to build one of those. But yeah, we're fine. We got... This one's going to take 5 more days. We can put an engineer here to decrease the construction time. But I'm okay with 5 days. That's not a big deal. We're going to go this way now. And excavate that one. And that was instant because of the technology that we researched, which is interesting. So now we're going to go to this one.
Provide us with some additional power for the Avenger systems, but we'll need to add some shielding first to protect the crew.
So we have to assign engineers to begin excavation. We will get Illyrium crystals. And yeah, she was saying that it gives us extra power, but we have to... it's going to take 3 engineers. Like, if we just assign 1, it takes 30 days to excavate this. But I'm going to go ahead and do it. We're going to get another engineer very soon. It would have been nice if that technology completed when this one was the instant one. That would have been fantastic. Alright, let's go to our bridge. We really want to finish this, so let's get that done. There we go, now we got Ricky Royal. This is awesome. Alright, yeah. And now they found some supplies. We're not going to investigate that yet. A few things we need to do. So we got some folks recovering from their wounds. And you can always check on that here. I'm sorry, here, soldiers. So we got 3 days until our crew is ready to go. And then this shielding power coil, we're going to add Ricky Royal to it. So we just removed 15 days from the progress, so perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and...
Avenger
this only
plotting new course.
takes 1 day, so let's go finish that. So we got 2 more rookies. And now we have a convoy ambush, so we can get grenade and ammo for doing this. I would rather get supplies, so we're going to go there.
Avenger plotting new course.
This is our mission, but we need to research resistance communications, which currently we're not doing because we keep having breakthroughs, and I keep letting them, you know, go down the breakthrough path. But eventually we got to do resistance communications. All right.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up.
Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
I could use a favor if you've got the manpower to spare. We're all in this together, right?
Alright, so we definitely want to go here.
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander.
And we're going to
So
get a
I recommend
scientist
we
for
proceed
going.
as soon
So
as possible.
that's really
all
worth
available
it.
soldiers are standing by to deploy.
I want to launch the mission, but what's my other options?
Setting course for East
We're like
Africa.
3 days away from having all of our guys available.
Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
These were our first 4. Andrew had high compatibility with these 2, but not with that one. Well, Igor is not a bad option. But I think we're gonna go with I'm almost tempted to say we should get another rookie, because having options is good. And getting them that first promotion is always good. This mission is not the easiest in the world to do. And 1 second, I need to pause. I am being contacted by somebody. Okay, I can't promise I won't be interrupted a few more times, but I think I'm at a stable spot. We're going to take an Igor. It's not a good idea to have 2 of the same class go together. So we're going to send in Igor. This is a good mix. And yeah, I forgot we only get to pick 2 people, so... Oh, that's right, and now we gotta do 2 more. Sure.
Sky Ranger deploy.
In position for deployment.
The Reapers and Skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction.
Sorry, I guess I should have let you hear the mission. We're basically gonna meet the Reapers.
The first set of coordinates. Firebrand and the second team will head to the next drop point.
Detecting increasing biological signatures in the area ahead.
Then I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
So, just like Blue Oyster Cult said, don't fear the Reapers.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishes of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox? Praetor Mox? His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
Okay, so Juno, I made you one of these classes. This is a Reaper. They are stealth and sniper, basically a mix between the two. And so the gist here is we got to get to the rendezvous point, which is here, and I'm pretty sure not much happens until we get there. So we can just
be there soon.
Plow through.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Beat feet.
On it.
Okay, so they'll probably have a voiceover to explain what these things are. They're called the Lost. They basically think zombies. They swarm you. They don't convert you, but they will damage you hard if you let them get to you. You can't use explosives because high explosive sounds attracts them. And basically they will spawn. So right now there's these 3, but if we threw a grenade, yeah, we'll kill those 3, but 6 more will spawn. I mean, the game basically punishes you for using grenades. Alright, so the unfortunate part is I can't really do much from there, but I can because I'm stealth. Like, these guys don't know I'm here. Ah.
Remember, these creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail. No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the alien survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
So here's the key thing. If you shoot them and kill them, you get another free action. That's the reason why I was able to shoot twice, and now I'm going to try to shoot a 3rd time.
For the Reapers!
And see, I still get another...
I require ammunition.
So I'm going to use one of them to reload.
I need to reload.
And the Claymore is... you throw it and then you shoot it. And right now, I'm not stealth. I was stealthy. They didn't know where I was, but now they do.
As you order, Commander.
You can see now we got some more coming. Alright, 1 second. I am being contacted again. Sorry. Okay. Back in action. Alright, so we got some more Lost up here.
Good to go.
Now this guy has slash, which means that I could run up like this and do a sword slash, which is also a guaranteed hit.
Nailed him.
And that's the Rizzo voice again. We gotta get rid of that. Alright, and then this guy, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him.
On my way.
Yeah. And if I shoot my grenade, it's just gonna attract more. So I think we're just gonna move forward.
Heading to that location.
They move far.
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings.
Okay. This is obviously a training wheels mission. That loss would have hit me 3 times if this was a normal mission. Alright, so good news is I can go back into Shadow.
Let the hunt begin.
And when you have a sniper class, you want to get
Watch my back.
Get as high as possible. And then with this is easy.
Dropped him.
The experience points for these is not the same. Remember how I said you need to kill one guy to level up? These Lost don't give experience points. Otherwise you would just throw grenades and constantly get them to spawn and then throw more grenades, right? Since there's always an unlimited number of them.
My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mighty, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
We're gonna run out of ammunition.
Gonna need to reload soon. Kill confirmed. Out of rounds. Rock and roll.
Perfect.
Enemy destroyed.
And that gave us another free action.
Position confirmed.
Just use it to get up there.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it to your pet advent in time.
Do I really want to go all the way?
As
Let's
you
just
order,
go to the
Commander.
window for now. Yep, that's what I figured.
No one will warn them.
It got revealed
We are
again?
compromised.
Come on.
Death to the invaders. You must keep me resupplied. Good riddance.
That's all the more we're
Kindly,
gonna
I'm
be able to do.
reloading.
This guy's a million miles away from him.
Double time.
We're just gonna run. The thing with the Lost is they don't shoot at you, so having cover is not as important.
An entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
It's down. Running low on ammo. Closing on target position now.
I'll be swift.
Dashing.
These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are.
Reloaded.
We gotta get into the
Copy
circle.
that.
You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
I guess we don't have to kill that last.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused. Contact! Get down! We may have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. Puppet.
I actually like this dude. He's not bad.
Roxtola. 410. They were sent here to hunt. To purge the Drop 10. The Lost. Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
So he's some like hybrid of, like he used to work for the aliens.
Rendezvous with
but now he
Outriders
doesn't.
further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
So
moving far.
I know I clicked it too fast, but basically he's got a grappling hook, so he can use it to like get to the roof of buildings real easily, and he can shoot and then move. And remember, I was confused in that last mission where I was like, okay, I think if I shoot, I can't move afterwards. And that's because I can't. But he can. And he can also shoot twice in the same turn. Nobody else can. So, oh, let's see.
Okay. Got it.
Alright, so this is a sniper. He works best if we can get
Position
him.
bestätigt. Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down.
Use the grapple. Oh yeah. See how you can like get up on the roof of things? So I can use my grapple.
Utilizing hook.
And he just immediately goes up there for one move. And then we can... That's not gonna work.
You weren't kidding when you said those tanks could explode. Careful with these things. We don't need to take any unnecessary chances.
I'm just impressed that it didn't cause a bunch of loss to show up.
Closing on target position
So
now.
having a guy who can launch grenades is probably not the best of ideas. It's only a 30% chance. So I'm going to show you Overwatch.
I'm on. Get it together.
Which basically meant as soon as this guy moved, he was going to shoot.
Kann mich nicht
I'm glad they
bewegen.
missed. Alright, I'm going to fire a sniper rifle.
The patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
Works for me.
Okay, where are we
Move
going?
out.
Over here.
A confident approach.
This is no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back! Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The lost. The sound of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the lost.
Well?
Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description. It would seem the
Alright,
mutation
so-
has somehow accelerated these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
Das war's für dich. Bin unterwegs.
We're like a million miles away.
Double time.
So they're asking us to hold the position, which I don't know how literal that is. Like, can I get up here or not? But it doesn't matter. My grappling hook is recharging. I have another turn to go. So I'm going to at least just get behind some arm. And let's go into Overwatch.
I am watching. Efficient attack.
Here they come.
The shockwave of that explosion reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the lost.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that exit.
Yeah, so we got to survive 3 turns. We'll start with this dude. Get the easy shots out of the way.
Enemy eliminated.
Now he has to reload.
I'm ready. I need ammo. Target down. Target neutralized. Burn it through ammo fast.
I'm actually gonna reload again.
Good to go.
This guy needs to reload.
I reload. Abschuss. Waffe geladen.
Turn over.
They live no more. They will fight no more. Weapon ammunition is low. I am reloading.
That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
Hostile neutralized.
I think. Yeah, we're gonna
Good
move this
copy.
way.
Moving on target. Overwatch.
A 10 batal. Watch order confirmed.
Verstanden. Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. Think we've got something here. Just need another minute.
You have your minute.
Alright. So, the snipers do best if they're on high ground. I thought maybe I could get on top of this, but I can't. Get on top of one of these buildings. This one doesn't look like it's possible. This one does.
Roger. Feuerschutz.
On Overwatch.
Non-evade detection.
There I come. He keeps missing on Overwatch. He got one.
Target eliminated.
Überprüfe Visier.
We found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Alright. The pistol only does 2 damage. It looks like it does more than 2.
Feind am Boden.
But this guy's too close. So we gotta fire the pistol at him. I knew that was gonna happen. Ay. Alright.
Hostile neutralized. Out of ammo here. Reloaded.
We could just run, but it does help to... Oh man, it does not help to do that.
Adjusting sights.
You missed a gimme.
We deny our creators no ammunition. Accept your fate. Their journey ends here.
There we go, we saved the guy.
Reloading weapon.
We're in trouble. That's going to cause more of them to come. And then these three are all going to get a shot.
Okay, I'm hit. This is bad.
Yeah. It's not good.
Threat increasing.
Quit missing, guys.
Feind ausgeschaltet.
That's the key thing. Stop missing. Alright, I took out 2 of them.
Ziel ausgeschaltet.
Kept getting free actions. Now I'm gonna
Bin
run.
schon dabei.
Alright. We're gonna shoot 2 of them.
Good riddance. On reserves.
Perfect.
Target neutralized.
Now we're gonna run.
Ammo out. No need to ask twice.
And then the mucks. We're just gonna run.
I go quickly.
Verstanden, rück ab.
Moving out.
That's the other cool thing too. You don't have to do both of your actions. You can
As
do
you
one,
order.
switch to somebody else.
Outrider and the
keep
first
switching
team should
back.
be waiting for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest stop, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers.
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Craxard. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have 2 options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Indeed.
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind. Butcher of free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Your Reapers face a being such as this.
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
So, I don't know how many of you have watched Battlestar Galactica. So the Cylons would, you know, infiltrate a ship and then they would blow themselves up. And then they had a resurrection ship where they would just reappear. So they could kill themselves and do suicidal missions and not worry about it because the resurrection ship would let them resurrect. These guys are sort of that way. They have a ability to resurrect, and eventually you're going to learn how to kill them permanently. But for now, this is so for those of you who played the original XCOM 2, this is part of the War of the Chosen. This is the Chosen, and we need to defeat her, which she will simply resurrect, so we're not going to defeat her for good. She is, and I'm not joking, very difficult. She has like all these abilities, and then she gets even more and more abilities as the game progresses and you don't, you know, accomplish certain things, it's brutal. And then on top of it, I think we have to move to an extraction point of some sort. But basically, she's completely hidden on the map. And we gotta figure out what we're gonna do. And the best thing I can tell you is...
Heading there now.
I want to position myself to be able to shoot anywhere. Because we don't know where she is. And Overwatch, by the way, does not work against her. So I'm going to hunker down, which gives me an increased defense.
Maintaining position.
And then here, we're in a nice
I am trusting you.
position for being able to snipe, so we'll stay up here. We could possibly like throw a claymore.
I'll leave this here.
So we can maybe blow her up. And then here, Dieter is a sniper. So again, we want him to be somewhere where he can actually snipe. We got one on that side.
Schon unterwegs.
We'll go ahead and move him over there. This guy needs to reload.
Reloaded.
He's wounded, which does not help. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick him next to somebody else. Mox. Again, we don't know where this girl is, so I'm going to just hunker down.
Protective position.
And then Igor here. We'll leave him up, and we'll hunker down.
Holding position.
So here she comes.
So many have already fallen.
Right, so this is important. She decreases the will of any soldiers within sight when she attacks. The Chosen does not trigger Overwatch or reaction fire, so that's why I was saying Overwatch is useless. She takes increased damage from explosions, so grenades and things like that damage her, and the Reapers. The Reapers do extra damage against her. So those are the two things.
And yet my work is never done.
She has a blade, so she'll get in personal and she'll slash you with the blade.
There is nowhere to run.
And we have no idea where she is. That's what I'm getting at. Like, she appeared here, but now we have no idea. So I have no choice. I just hunker down. Make sure I have all my ammo. I don't have any charges for Shadow. So, yeah, I'm gonna just hunker down.
My position is safe.
Hunker down.
Grabe mich ein. All set. Head down.
Digging in.
See, she was way up there. There was like no way I knew where she was. Now she's there.
Fühle mich nicht so gut.
Right, and there she is.
They may live on for now, but their time grows ever shorter.
Now she ran into the train, and that's where she's hiding.
As their pain intensifies, their confidence fades away. Soon they will tell me everything.
So we know she's in the
There
train.
will be nowhere left to hide, Commander.
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
We know that explosions do more damage, so that's what we're gonna do.
Out.
I know Lost will come, but who cares? So there we go. We got her for 6.
A cowardly strike.
You can see she's got a whole bunch of... Alright. I do not want to fire at that thing. I want to fire at her. So let's do exactly that. For 10 damage. That was awesome. We're not even dazed
I had
anymore.
not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprise me, Xcom. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Right, that was... I made that look much easier than it really was. But as you saw, she got her free shot. She could have easily killed us.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining Lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire Lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the
We
evac
got pretty far we need to go.
Get moving.
Alright. And... we can't do any moving.
Erledigt! Bestätigter Abschuss. Ziel neutralisiert. Begebe mich zum Ziel.
Okay, that was not a good move.
Moving on target location. Nailed him. Hostile neutralized. Could use some ammo over here. Closing on target position now.
I run.
Dashing. Initial analysis of these creatures' movement patterns
So we just gotta
reveals
move.
an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps
The best
they're not the
bet is to go
mindless
through
automatons they initially
building.
appeared to be.
Don't go
An
near that thing.
intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
Watch my back.
Bestätigt.
Copy that.
Both of them are injured.
A long run.
And they're up in the front. Probably not the best of strategies.
Double time.
With the two injured guys on point. Yep.
How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the Lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why. Feind eliminiert. Ziel erledigt. Waffe geladen.
Okay, there's two ways to get to that rendezvous point. One is on the ground, the other
Bestätigt.
is through the air. Now this dude, there's a whole bunch of them in here. So let's...
useful aid. Covering distance.
Oh, we don't want that.
Beat feet.
That's the tricky part. You have to get close to reveal them. And now they're gonna hit you.
I must move quickly.
On the move.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a long day.
Missed the target.
I'm up. Still up.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to these people.
I believe you.
Alright, well.
Enemy eliminated.
96%. 95%.
Taken care of.
93%.
Weapons burning ammo fast. Hostile neutralized. My weapons got it. Moving. Let's rock.
$87%.
Taken care of.
That puts me right in the middle of all the action.
As you order. Their journey ends here. I am the victor. Ammunition nearly gone. Moving.
I don't think I get to go again. That's the problem with the slash.
Good to go. X-ray down. Gotcha.
I understand.
Okay, bin unterwegs.
That's affirmative.
There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility.
Locked and loaded.
Look at them already complimenting each other. They're already undressing each other in their mind. That was not good.
Do we have ammunition available?
Ich rücke aus. Ziel eliminiert. Feind ausgeschaltet.
By the way, your pistols have unlimited ammo.
Abschuss bestätigt.
So it's a pretty cool deal.
Biete Feuerschutz.
X-ray neutralized. Dashing.
I'm all over it.
Alright, so we made it to the extraction point.
We cannot hold this position much longer.
This should be the end of the mission.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit? This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Foxtala 410.
Time to return home, traitor. No.
It was no easy task, but we managed to get the Reapers and the Skirmishers to cooperate for once. That in itself is an accomplishment.
Okay. So, we now have a Reaper on our team.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
The Resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers, and can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
So, this AP here, it's not action points like you would think. It's points to spend on taking these skills. They're ability points. So, see how this remote start costs 10? So, the soldier has 10 points to spend, and all 3 of these are going to cost 10 each. And then we have 5 that's in a general pool that anybody can use. So, right now, this is for the Claymore, so we can do a detonate it, and it does double damage within twice its normal radius, so it's a lot bigger. It's not the worst thing in the world. Tries to deal +1 damage if the target's been wounded. Take a shot with a small aim penalty for a significant damage boost. It's not a bad deal either. They have ridiculously good aim, so getting the extra damage boost is pretty nice. And they're usually up high because you treat them like a sniper. You know what? We're going to try the remote start. And I don't have enough points to get another one, so that's it for her. And then, of course, Fung. We're going to go the opposite. So with Andrew, we took blast padding, and with Fung, we'll do shredder. And then Fisher is the sharpshooter. So Long Watch, Overwatch is triggered with squad sight. So as long as somebody in the squad sees them, Overwatch will still work. Return fire is absolutely the way to go. So if somebody shoots at him, he automatically fires back with the pistol. This is without a doubt the one I take every time. And this one is also a tough choice. So when the squad's revealed, the soldier remains concealed. But quite honestly, all sword attacks deal +2 extra damage and have +10 aim. That makes it so the sword never misses, and it also does extra damage. It really rocks. No items recovered. We got Mr. Rolling Solo with us.
Mental fatigue starts to impact our soldiers' tactical effectiveness when they don't have a chance to rest. We should give them a few days off to recover if we can manage it.
To gain the upper hand on my siblings, I must use whatever means necessary to gather fresh information.
So, Mux is on our squad.
We've had our suspicions,
but he's kidnapped,
but
and now we gotta go rescue
we've never
him.
had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be doing anything in there.
The Resistance factions can help us locate our captive soldier if we deploy on a covert action alongside them.
Thank you for sending additional
like
support staff to
his
assist
kids have been
me,
running him
Commander.
ragged, and
I
he's
will
been
make
playing
sure they are put to good
a game that was
use.
way too hard. And of course we got Elena with us. Alright, so we do have one Reaper. And we can get more. Sorry, Juno, we'll get you. That was step one. Alright, and the research, of course, improved immensely having that extra scientist. This is obviously our thing we need to do. Unfortunately, it is really late, and I need to call it quits. So we're going to save the game here. YouTube, load me. But I think this was a good start. Really had to reload a few times. Alright, thanks for watching. As always, stay awesome.